Hello, beautiful beloveds. It's Missy with MeWe. Thank you for joining me as we move to We collectively. I am here to do your weekly divine energy update for the collective. We recently had the new moon in Taurus. New moons are all about setting new intentions and manifesting. Taurus is an earth sign that's all about groundedness, pleasure, and indulgence. So I had interpreted this as that we should expect some new manifestations in the physical plane. After the new moon, I actually personally experienced a huge shift in my dynamic. It was pretty much a tower moment, but what's awesome is that Spirit gave me the heads up that this karmic pattern was about to repeat itself. So I was able to brace myself and stay grounded in love and in my truth. And by doing so, I was able to break a chain in some negative karmic choices and not repeat the same choices made out of fear or doubt that I did when this cycle showed itself last year. It created a timeline shift, basically, and I stepped from one reality to the next. So much of what was in the ethereal came down into the physical 3D, and boom, new reality. It was one of those, sudden shifts. So I'm really excited to see what the cards come out for the collective that I have been channeling for. Okay, so with all that being said, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Most of you are brand new. This is a brand new channel. Thanks you for stopping by. If you're a returning visitor, welcome back. I am so excited to have you here and to be a divine channel for you to bring forth love, healing, and insight on your journey. I appreciate your views, likes, and subscribes so much, your shares, but most of all, I appreciate you and your energy here. I always pray that you obtain from this channel at least one piece of resonance and healing every time you visit. It is always my intention that my videos are timeless, so no matter what day it is, if this message resonates with you, that's Spirit's way of getting you the message. So today I'll be doing the Divine Energy Update using a mirrored heart spread. I use the Game of Thrones Tarot for the masculine, as well as the Wheel of the Year Tarot for the feminine. Now this does not have to be a twin flame specific reading. This could be for soulmates, friendship, co-workers, etc. Whoever you're thinking about, your person, that's who this reading's about. However, I will be channeling for a segment of the Divine Collective. It is always my intention with my readings that they resonate with as many people as possible, but being a general reading for the collective, it's impossible for everything to resonate. So take what does, leave the rest. It is so important for you to use your own spiritual discernment. If something does not feel like it's for you, do not try to make it fit. It's not your puzzle piece. What else? Oh, also, if you're new to the channel, I refer to the masculine as he, the feminine as she, but that's not gender specific. You can be a masculine in a female body and a feminine in a male body. Again, however it resonates for you. I'm an intuitive reader, so I read the cards as guided. Some decks I read reversal, some I don't. Some I pull more energy from the image than I do from the book. Others I'm guided to read from the book. If you pick up a different message than what I do, and if that resonates with you, take it. That is Spirit's way of getting the message that's intended for you. All right, let's get it started. Thank you for making me a clear divine channel for the greater good of the collective. I call on Holy Spirit, angels, teachers, guides, and ascended masters for the highest, greatest good to assist me in this reading. Please remove all fear and ego so that I may clearly see, hear, know, and feel the messages coming to me, through me, my cards, and my surroundings. Please bring forth messages, guidance, and insight as it pertains to the current energy of the Divine Union Collective. Thank you. All right, so I normally do the Heart of the Union with both decks, but I'm feeling guided to go ahead and use the Work Your Light Oracle deck for the overall energy of the Heart of the Union. Where, Spirit, is the overall energy of the Heart of the Union for the collective that I am channeling for, please? Overall energy of the Union. Thank you. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. I'm really drawn to the image here of the two people mirroring each other, dancing in a mirrored aspect underneath the moon. So I feel like this moon actually brought forth a culmination, a combination of the energies that really they're able to flow. It's bringing back the analogy that I used last week of the coin dropping down in the funnel, the two coins that basically dance. Go ahead and go back to last week. It's right in the introduction that I talk about this. But the two are so close together in energy that they're able to exchange this energy fluidly, effortlessly, back and forth together. I really feel that the masculine and the feminine energies are so incredibly balanced right now. That's beautiful energy for the union. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get into, what I do is I'll get into their headspaces, what's going on in their headspace, what's going on in their outer worlds and their physical realities, what's going on in their heart space, and then messages to each counterpart. So, Spirit, what is currently going on in the masculine's headspace, please? What is currently going on in the masculine's headspace? What is he thinking about? Thank you. Got 2 cards flew out. King of Swords and 5 of Swords. So swords are mental, obviously. That would make sense that they show up in this mental space. This is very swift movement, swift communication. Ace of Swords is what I'm seeing here, that new beginning. The 5 of Swords is getting over conflict. So I believe that he had some conflict in his physical reality that created some conflict in his mental space, but that actually brought forth his right to stand in his power, to stand in his truth, despite this conflict, to stand in with his sword of truth as a king. I do want to read the King of Swords from the book. Let's see. Sword, 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 sword. Thank you for being patient. All right. The King of Swords, ambition, decisions, order, and justice. Fiercely intelligent, this king is a decision maker and a leader. He is highly strategic and, if necessary, ruthless. When applied to a situation, the card stands for mind power, decisions, and justice, especially legal decisions. His arrival in a reading often means an intense work phase is almost done. So, yeah, I believe this conflict brought about his need to stand in his power. And the bottom of the deck is the 7 of coins, which is potential, effort, expansion, results. The 7 shows potential success. So if you expected better results by now, don't spend too long analyzing that if you're in the right business or if you've made the right choice. The 7 shows that you will succeed. The key is to keep going and put in the consistent effort, even when the work is tedious. Do not turn back. So he has made a choice resulting from some conflict. He's standing up for truth, for justice, for his truth in his kingship. And Spirit wants him to know that he's made the right choice. Don't turn back. Thank you. All right, what's going on in the feminine's headspace, please? Spirit, feminine's headspace. The Fool, new beginnings. New beginnings. And bottom of the deck, justice. So I feel like she's mirroring this. She feels that he has stood for justice, that he stood for his truth. And this is going to bring about a new beginning. She's thinking about it. She feels it. She feels the energy. She's ready for this new beginning, this leap of faith. Because the scales are balanced now. You know, just like the overall energy of the union, this balance is mirroring. The scales are balanced now, and she feels this, and she is thinking about this new beginning. And he's so joyful and vibrant and just ready to go. Flowers are popping up, the butterflies are there, transformation. Thank you. Okay. So, what is going on in the masculine's outer world? What's going on in his physical reality right now? Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. And right after that, or right under that, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. So this is showing to me a progression in his physical reality. Something has progressed. He's actually had to walk away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling anymore. Cups are about emotional fulfillment. But he's walked away from it in order to gain his Nine of Cups in his physical reality. I do want to read the Nine of Cups from the book. Wishes, reward, happiness, and sharing. This 9 is the Tarot's Wish Come True card. You not only manifest what you desire, but you also get to enjoy it. It's a time of abundance, growth, reward, affection, laughter, and new connections as relationships and new ventures flourish. You share your rewards. All are welcome at your table. How beautiful. So in his actual physical reality, the masculine has had to make a choice and walk away from something, whether it be negative thought patterns, a karmic relationship, a business venture, something that was holding him back that is no longer emotionally fulfilling, but that has brought forth his ability to, what's neat is right underneath the Eight of Cups is the Magician, which is alchemizing a manifestation, which is what was said in this card, that he was able to manifest his desires in the physical reality. His wish fulfilled. Thank you, Spirit. What is going on in the feminine's outer world? What's going on in her physical reality, please, Spirit? Thank you. Bottom of the deck is Strength and Hanged Man. In reverse, I'm not necessarily... this deck doesn't even explain it in reversals. And to me, thank you, Spirit. Okay. So with the Strength card being at the bottom of the deck, combined with the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man's about kind of a period of solitude, a period of waiting. Things are kind of stuck in suspension. But you see, because his legs are frozen there and he's tied up. But you see this new light coming through. You see this new growth. You see the cold thawing. In her physical reality, I think she feels him coming forth for his wish fulfillment, which is obviously the feminine. And she's having to wait, and it's taking a lot of strength for her to wait for this. It's kind of... But she sees the light coming through. She knows this new growth is coming up. And right underneath that is the King of Pentacles. So she's in physical. Pentacles is earthly realm. So she feels him coming forth with an offer. And she's taking some strength to wait for it. She is waiting for it. She has chosen it. Thank you, Spirit. Pardon me while I grab some water. Okay. What is going on in the masculine's heart space? What's going on in his heart, please, Spirit? How's he feeling in his heart? Feeling this one here. Four of Swords. Yeah. He's needing a little bit of rest after this Nine of Swords. Again, Swords with this mental conflict. I'm going to read both from the book. But he's needing some rest. He's gone through a lot right now. Feminines, and I'm addressing the feminines because that's mostly who's watching my channel. When the dark night of the soul hits and when these tower moments hit and when your spiritual ascension took place, how I don't want to say traumatic. It wasn't traumatic, but how intense it was, and needing of rest. So the Four of Swords is refuge, rest, recovery, stress, and withdrawal. It's time for rest and recuperation after a period of stress. This may mean taking time away from work to recover from a physical illness or pressure, or putting a relationship or project on hold until it's time to make a decision. See this as an opportunity to find personal space and perspective. The card can also show time to reconnect with your spirituality. And along with the Nine of Swords, which is again anxiety, stress, disruption, insomnia, being mentally overwhelmed, fear and stress are the traditional meaning of this tense 9. You could be struggling to process one recent event, feel anxious about the future, or be locked in a pattern of anxious thinking. Additional meanings include whatever else disturbs sleep, such as nightmares, insomnia, or physical discomfort. And in reverse, because it was reversed when I showed it initially, the reverse card can signify difficult emotions along with stress, guilt, despair, or a sense of victimhood. What was I just saying? It says, the dark night of the soul is soon over, however, bringing recovery and peace of mind. So in his heart space right now, feminines, he is taking some rest. This is why you're having to wait and use the strength to wait, because he went through something here that he needs to grieve. Any change, any loss, regardless of if it's for the good, there's still a period of grief that needs to happen here. And that's what he's doing. So stay in your strength, feminines. The wait is almost over. The ground is thawing. He is coming forth for his wish fulfillment. This is happening in his physical reality. But right now in his heart space, he needs some time to rest. So please, feminine, send him some love, send him some compassion. Remember where it was when you were on your journey in your dark night of the soul. And show him some compassion. Thank you. Okay. Spirit, what is going on in the feminine's heart space, please? What's going on in her heart space? Thank you. Overcoming heartbreak. Oh, we've got two. The Chariot and the Sun. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful combination of cards here. Well, the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. So she's in a very good place. The Chariot is moving forward with new beginnings, moving forward on a new project. But this came after some heartbreak. The fact that this is in reverse, this means that she's getting over some heartbreak. So she had to make a decision that broke her heart. But it was to bring forth, ultimately, this extreme happiness. It's the happiest card in the deck. And she feels it in her heart space. She feels this new beginning. She's ready to charge forward. She's holding the light in her hands. And what's neat is in this deck, the Sun is depicted very masculine. Interesting. Okay. All right, Spirit. So what is going on? What does the masculine want to tell the feminine? What does he want to say to her? The masculine want to say to the feminine. And you guys, I know this is kind of a quick reading. I had an emergency client reading come up this morning, and I wanted to get that healing session in for her. And then my battery is very low, so I still wanted to get this divine energy update out. I did not do a pick-a-pile this week because of my own personal tower moment. So this is a quick, short reading, but I did want to get it addressed for you. So I appreciate your understanding. Spirit, please bring forth a message for the collective of the feminine that I'm channeling for from the masculine. What does the masculine want the feminine to know? Page of Spears and the World. Well, Page, okay, Spears Spears of Wands, that's emotional. The Page is a messenger, bringing forth a message. I do want to read the book for both, the Page and the World. And the World is the very last card in the major arcana. It's a completion of a cycle. Oh, and right underneath the World is the Empress. So it's the completion of a cycle. The Page of Spears. Good news, creativity, ideas, and friendship. As a person, the Page is a young individual, male or female, who's enthusiastic and talkative. Applied to a situation, the card means good news and often shows a young situation, such as a project in development, particularly in writing and the arts. You may connect with old friends or talk about new ideas. So this is a creative, sociable time. Combined with the World, which is completion, success, reward, integration, expansion. The World represents fulfillment and deserved success. This may be graduation, promotion, the completion of a landmark creative project, or celebrating key anniversaries and birthdays. In relationships and families, love flourishes and brings you joy. The card also heralds a time of expansion as future plans take seed. So you may travel or move into a new business and friendship circles. Spiritually, the card suggests oneness within the world. Additional meanings are rewards and gifts. So, and with the Empress card right underneath it, Feminines, what he wants you to know is he's coming forth with a message for you. The message for you is that the cycle's completed. He is ready to bring the world to his Empress. Hang in there. He wants you to know it's coming. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay, and under that, it's really what just stuck out. The Lannister always pays his debts. A Lannister always pays his debts. He feels like he owes this to you, feminine. He owes you this approach to offer you the world. Wow. Okay, Spirit, what does the feminine want to tell the masculine, please? Thank you. Bottom of the deck. The Two of Pentacles. What did I just show you? Partnership. Again, what is her message to him? The Hermit. The Hermit, looking within for this partnership. So what she's saying to you, masculine, is until you come forth, she's going to remain here waiting, and she's gonna continue feeling this unity from within. She's going to continue to feel it in her heart space, but she's ready for this new beginning. I'm sorry, I'm just feeling guided to pull an overall guidance from Archangel Michael. Okay, Michael. Can we get some overall guidance for the union? Guidance for the union. I think, addressing them as a pair, since they're pretty intertwined beautifully right now, wonderfully balanced. Thank you. Does Michael have guidance and insight for the union moving forward? Yep. Energy, healing work, and you're on the right path. I knew this was going to come out. So moving forward, energy healing work, thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. So what Michael wants to say to the union is this unification. I mean, you're on the right path. You guys are on the right path. You're doing wonderfully. You're coming together, obviously, and we all know this, that's what this whole journey is about, is grounding heaven to earth, on earth as it is in heaven, to bring forth this energy healing work to humanity. So the purpose of your union, your mission work together, is to heal. It's to heal, obviously, yourselves. But healing yourselves brings forth the healing in humanity as well. Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated with you. I pray that it brought forth love, healing, and insight. If you like the vibes here, please like, share, and subscribe. If you do subscribe and would like notifications of new videos that I post, also hit the little bell next to the subscription box. I do want to wish everyone, I'm really hoping to get a pick-a-pile up sometime this weekend. I really don't know how that's going to work. But it's Mother's Day weekend, and I wanted to do something special for Mother's Day, a pick-a-pile. I can't make any promises, though, because I am also going to celebrate my own Mother's Day with my 3 boys. So look for that, maybe. If not, either way, I do want to honor the mother in you, both the masculine and the feminine, because we share these energies. But especially the feminines, please honor yourself, honor your work, honor the mission that you have been on. Love yourself, appreciate yourself, and I pray that God blesses you with a beautiful Mother's Day. I am sending you so much love and light on your journey as me becomes we.